Everything and everyone that I don't like is Hitler. That's the way the internet works today, folks. I'm sure you've noticed in the comment section of every news article or video that you might see either on YouTube or across the board, that if something or someone goes in a way that disagrees with the way that I think that the world should go, all of a sudden that person is the worst. That person is now comparable to Hitler. Any mild similarities that might be able to be drawn up are automatically seen as Hitlerian. And it's so overblown, it's so ridiculous. And most people not only over-exaggerate the situation that they're in, but they are at the same time minimizing the destruction that Hitler actually did. There's a lot of things that people don't understand about Hitler, about Nazism in general. And I want to share with you this video over here from Dennis Prager, who's asked the question, was Hitler far left or far right? Most people automatically jump to the conclusion that he was far right, fascist, right? But Dennis Prager brings out some points that may give us a different perspective on things. Before we watch that clip, can you hit that subscribe button over there in the corner? Really appreciate it. Check this video out.
I'd like your perspective on whether you think Hitler was far right or was actually a far left ideologue. Okay, thank you for your time. I enjoy listening to Fireside Chat every week. All the best. Thank you. Hitler was left-wing in that he believed in socialism. Remember, Nazism is National Socialism. Very few people know that, especially if you go to college where you don't learn much. But that is what Nazism stands for, National Socialism. In that sense, it was left-wing, but it was not left-wing in another sense. The left divided the world by class. That's the classic Marxist division of the world, class, the proletariat and the oppressor, if you will. Whereas Hitler divided the world by race. Race is not a left-wing or a right-wing value. It has become a left-wing value in the last 25 years in the West. All of a sudden, race matters incredibly. The left has actually, in some ways, abandoned classic Marxist division by class and now made it by race. But race was neither left nor right until this moment. It is not a right-wing value. I mean, I live among people on the right. None of them, not one person I know is a racist. They find the idea preposterous. So it's not right to say that he was right-wing, and it's not right to say he was only left-wing. He was partially left-wing. And by the way, he hated capitalism, hated it. I just read a new biography of Hitler, and that was a major part of the biography, how much the man hated capitalism. That's also not taught in college.
These are some important points to consider, and I do think that using Hitler or Nazis, the way that it's used today is so demeaning to the tragedy that people actually went through in the 1930s and 40s through Hitler and through Nazism, that I really would suggest that people stop dead in their tracks and use a different sort of analogy in describing things that are going on in the United States. If you like this content overall, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. We'd love to stay in touch. Take care.